Good evening. This is a brand new franchise mode episode, DK. Um, we're doing a realistic rebuild of the Calgary Flames today. It's going to be a rebuild if the team kind of ends up where we kind of think they'll end up. This is going to be a realistic everything. We're not going to trade. We're not going to trade guys just to trade them. We're going to try to get value. We're going to build this team up. Um, I've seen other videos on YouTube of guys just dealing everybody for picks, and then they have all these picks, and their salary cap is low. We're not doing that. We're building this team. Okay, this is the team here. Everyone knows. I haven't messed any rosters up. We got. We'll just do the lines here, and we're starting like at the beginning of the season, October 1st in a fictional season because with COVID they had the 56 North Division. This is what should have happened. So these are the main lines. Um, we got Lindholm, Gaudreau, and Kachuk on the top line. Monahan is gonna Backlund's gonna switch with Mangiapane here. Um, I don't like Brian Freeze here because this shouldn't be. Derek Ryan should be here, and then we're gonna move Lucic up here. Um, so we'll see who's available to put in the lineup here. I don't know who we're missing. Dominic Simone. No, I feel like Nordstrom should be here. So we're gonna. I'm assuming that he's in AHL. Josh Levo. See, I can't move guys right now. We're just gonna. So Godin, we're moving. Um, Freeze, we're moving, and then we're moving Levo and Nordstrom up because this is at the beginning. We're gonna set it up kind of like how the team is now, but I am the GM of this team, so I will make decisions. And we got some good chemistry with the lineups that we put together here. Um, Gio Anderson, Tanev, Hannafin, Belamanti, and Shillington. Um, that's how we're gonna have it. Goalies are Markstrom and Domingue. Um, David Reddick was dealt. Um, the trades should be all part of this with the roster update. Um, we can check. We should have multiple picks in 2022. So we'll go into here. Um, so yeah, we got Florida's second and we got Toronto's third. So those picks are all accurate. Um, we don't have a fourth this year, so we might want to try to get one of those at the deadline. So we're just going to jump into this. Um, I'd like to change one thing where we're not getting like constant trade requests because it makes these videos last so long. Um, Trade difficulty is hard. Head coach firing pop up. We don't need trade offers. We just have stars only. Waivers we'll have on. Never know. Morale meetings we're gonna turn off because they are annoying. Okay, so we're starting here. First year. Do maybe 5 years. Probably not all in one video. Probably in a couple videos. We're gonna set to January 1st here, and then we're gonna kind of see how we're doing. It's a good start. We're up 3-0, 4-0. First loss comes to the Avalanche. See if we can get back into the winning column. We do. Check out the draft class here. Um, got a couple of guys here never heard of. Martinson. We're gonna scout him. So we got a couple of lefty men at the top of the draft here. So far, we're doing pretty well here. So I don't think we're gonna have a top pick. 7-2-1. We are leading the Western Pacific Division, but we have actually lost a few in a row. So here come the Flames, the free fall. I feel like backup goalie maybe a need for us. 78 overall is not good for a backup goalie. Yeah, we have lost a lot in a row here. Now we're about 500, 4 OT losses. Please like and subscribe if you like these videos. They're simulation commentary videos is how I like to put them. Basically, I do franchise mode with different teams in the NHL 21, and we try to we try to build the team into a contender and see how many championships we can win. And it's also fun to pick teams that you don't ever use. You just try to turn them into a championship team. I did one that was I didn't record it, but I did one Buffalo Sabres. I did like 15 years Buffalo Sabres, and I won like I think it was like 9 Stanley Cups. It's pretty incredible. Okay, so we're in January 1st here, basically the halfway point. Oh, Johnny Gaudreau's leading the team 50 points in 40 games. Um, so we're gonna take a look here. Elias Lindholm is second on team, 42 points. Kachuk is the top line, so he's 31 points. Looks like Gaudreau's a big goal scorer. He's leading and everything. This is like if you were doing a non-realistic rebuild, his trade value would probably be pretty high right now. Yeah, Markstrom's played 32 of the 42 games. He's 15 and 14 and 2. Save percentage 9, 310 goals against. Having an okay season. Um, this is January 1st, and we can do re-signs now with the veterans. Let's take a look at the team. Derek Ryan needs a new contract. I would bring him back on the right deal. I'll give you a 1 year deal for $1 million. Let's see if he takes that. Nordstrom doesn't want an extension, but he doesn't make much. See, he wants 1.7. I probably wouldn't pay him that anyways. Dylan Dubé, Josh Levo, Brett Ritchie, Simone, Buddy Robinson, they all want new deals. Dubé is RFA, so I'm gonna do Josh Levo here. Yeah, 4 year deal for 1.3. Don't hate that. Probably the only guy besides Dubé that I will bring back. Shillington, Valimaki, and Nesterov are also up for contracts. Um, we can qualify these guys, so I'm not worried about that. We're sitting in a good spot for contracts. See if we can make the playoffs here. So we're gonna sim to February 23rd, and hopefully by that date we kind of Josh Levo resigns with us. 4 years, 1.3 million. Derek Ryan also resigns. So our two probably biggest UFA trade chips are off the board now because they have resigned. Beat Colorado again. The Sam Bennett Florida Panthers beat us. We're doing better now. We're 25, 18, 7. Fourth place in the Pacific. Kind of on the brink of a playoff spot. We'll see how the rest of this month plays. All right, here we go. Crunch time. 63 points. So right now, I think we would be a wild card team. Not a team where we're trading our first round pick. All right, so we're fourth still. We are, 4 points out of second place. So we will go to the trade deadline. We will see. We're going to be a conservative buyer. We're going to see who's in. Our Andre Fleury would be a good ad, depending on what he. Mark Giordano is on the trade block here. Um, that might be an option for us. Um, this wouldn't be a far-fetched trade. The Winnipeg Jets are interested. They're 39, 20, and 3. If we could get a first rounder next year, that might just go right through there. But I want someone that can come in and play while we're waiting for the next guy. Derek Forbort. I like Nathan Beaulieu. I like that trade. We get a first next year, so depending on how Winnipeg does, and I know we were going to do realistic moves. I like this move. I'm the GM, so and we're conservative buyer. So we drop 37-year-old defenseman, and if we can add Marc-Andre Fleury, we have Florida's second round pick. So if we can use this second to get Fleury, and it's kind of expensive though. I thought he was on a 1 year deal. He's not. So we're not going to add anything. We are going to. I like the trade. We trade Mark Giordano, who has 2 years left. That's 6.8 to Winnipeg for Nathan Beaulieu, whose cap hit is reasonable, and we get their first round pick next year, not this year. They're 39 and 20, so they're a good team. We don't know what they're going to be next year. They could be a lottery team, or they could be a late first. So we'll see. I think we're probably going to be a playoff team, but it's hard to say. Let's do the draft class here. We got a couple elite mediums, not a lot of scouts. We might have to revisit that. We got a couple top four Ds here at the end of the first round that I would definitely be interested in. Landon Wild looks pretty good. He's 2 years away, 6'4". Yeah, I think that would be our pick with our first round pick, depending on where we finish up. We're kind of stuck in that fourth spot. Look at the Central, 100 points. Um, we're going to have to get into that. We are second in the division now. We are first. Look at that. We win a division. See, this is a trade where it worked out for both teams. Like the Jets are first in the West, and we are second by uh by division. So 91 points for Goodrow. We had a hell of a April. So love it. We're gonna so we make the playoffs as the first first seed in the Pacific Division. Believe second seed overall. So we're gonna sim the first two games at home. See how we can do here. We lose game one 4-3, and we lose game two 6-3. So might be a quick exit here, and we lose 2-0 in game three. Let's avoid the sweep. We win 2-1 in overtime. Okay, so back home, we get the big win. Force game six, and we lose. The dream is over. We lose in six to the St. Louis Blues um, after winning the division. So that's disappointing. But Rome wasn't built in a day. Um, I believe we should have a pick in the 20s. Hopefully, we can land our defenseman. The Blackhawks win the Stanley Cup, who were the top team in the other division. Salary's actually gone up 6 million, so we should have some money. This isn't a rebuild. We're going to try to win. We don't have a lottery pick because of making the playoffs. So we'll get to the draft day here. Um, we can look at the retired players here, sorted by points. So Zdeno Chara retires after year one. That's very shocking. Usually he's around for a couple of years. Nobody really of mentioning there. Alex Steen actually retired in real life, so he shouldn't be in the game. We're going to sim through the meetings. If we can't get the guy we want, we might trade down here. Um, we are pick 24. So let's see where our guy is that we're looking for. Wild is pick 23. So we will move up to um, 18 Vancouver. I'm I'm gonna try Philly. I don't want to move trade too much. Um, I'm thinking we can probably offer them a third round pick, and that should get it done. It does. Um, New York back to back first overall picks. They want to move it, but no one ever tries to trade. Zamnov, Martinson is 79, late medium. Late mediums to start the draft. And okay, so we're going to send to pick 21. Ratty goes to the Wild. Pinelli and Chaka go to Edmonton and Ottawa. Our guy should be here for us to take, and he is. He's a defender. I see him being Robin Regier type defender for us in a few years. So he's 70 overall, top four defense. Good pick. I'm hoping that we can get a goaltending prospect here in round two. Um, Heinen, we don't have any reports on him. There's a few goalies here that have NHL 57. I think we're just gonna take a shot at this guy. He's got starter potential. Um, Now we have our fifth round pick because we traded our third and our fourth to move up. Um, we got elite high here, but it's not. I think we got to take a shot at this guy. Pironin. I've had him before. French starter. I like to take goalies in the later picks just because you have a pretty good shot at getting somebody. Best player available, bottom six forward, low. I like it in this spot. Um, exactly what he is. Then we got the seventh round. Um, Elite medium forcer. Offensive D-man elite. Let's see if we can get him. He's elite low. That's good value in the seventh round. So we'll see how his career turns out. That's Murata. Let's try to remember his name. He's a 50 overall, so probably not going to be on our team for 4 years. Valimaki and Tyler Parsons. I usually sign Valimaki right away. I'm not going to in this situation. Um, Monahan had the best points for playoffs. We're going to sort by. So we got Glenn Godden and Matt Phillips. Um, Godden will take a two-way. Phillips as well. We're going to qualify Phillip. Switch to the wing. Um, Pretty set at wing. I don't like Lucic's contract, but 1.7 for 4 years. We'll hold on to him. Nordstrom does want an extension now, but I don't really want to sign him for that. We're qualified Kirkland. Ronaldo's going to be gone. We could potentially put Pelche in, but I don't think he's ready yet. Um, 3 years, 3.75. A 5 year deal for 3.5, I'd be okay with. I think I might overpay to keep Richie. That's too much money. I don't like these guys either. There's 16 million in cap space, so Hannafin Anderson, Tanev, and Valimaki. Can we get him for 2.8 for 4 years? No, we'll do 3. 3 years, 1.6 for Shillington. Okay, so Valimaki resigns. Shillington doesn't. Glenn Godden, Dubé resigns. Matthew Phillips, Lucas Fruit. So we're gonna qualify Shillington, and we're gonna qualify these two. Basically, be our AHL guys. Markstrom is signed. Domingue, he's gone. Tyler Parsons could be our NHL backup. And Zagadulin to be our AHL starter. All right. So we got 11 million to mess around with. Um, Basically, we're going to look at the team here. Yeah, we're going to we'll go through free agency, and then we're going to take a look at the lines and stuff. Then we will end this first season video. So let's take a look. Forward groups. The top three is my first line. We got two guys on expiring deals next year. So big changes could be coming, or big extensions could be coming. Let's just take a look. Gaudreau wants 9.6, so we could potentially get him. Money doesn't go down at all, so we could do 8 years, which would make him 35 when the contract's over. Around the 9.2 range, which isn't awful. Kachuk will want more than that for 8 years. He will want. We could do the same deal for him if you think that they are the two guys for us. But anyways, we're looking at the lines here: Gaudreau, Lindholm, Kachuk, Monahan, Dubé, Mangiapane, Backlund, Lucic, and Edu Tuola, and Derek Ryan, Josh Levo. Yeah, so we need a fourth liner, and we have 4 NHL defensemen as of right now. We will try to get Shillington signed up. 5 years, 2 million should get her done. So we should have about 9 million in salary cap space here. Let's take a look and see. Quinn Hughes, RFA. It would, man. It, you just got to look at it. Are we going to be good? This would be very good content. Can we poach Quinn Hughes away from the Canucks? I like it for content reasons for the video. Um, let's go for it because like I've done some rebuilding videos before. Let's do the opposite. Let's go for it. There, we offered Quinn Hughes an offer sheet, 7 years, 10.5 million. Definitely an overpay. It's about $1 million overpay right now. But this guy could turn into a 95 defenseman. And let's take a look at the contracts for the Canucks. They have 4 million in cap space, so they won't be able to match. Um, see, yeah, they got Louis Erickson here in the minors. Uh, Quinn Hughes is RFA. Um, yeah, so they're in a. This could potentially happen. Um, yeah, Vancouver's in salary cap problems, and we're taking advantage of that. So we basically spent all our salary cap on him. Um, we do need a fourth liner, so we're gonna look at the two-way direction here and sort by overall. Um, Matt Luff, I think that's his name. We're gonna bring him in, and then we're just gonna sim to next season, and we're gonna see if this. Oh, you know what? I forgot Chillington. This might screw up our offer sheet. I actually decided to sign with team. We don't have cap. Okay. He had decided to sign with us. I have 10.1 million, so we can still do it. He was going to sign for 10.5, so we had our chance to back out. But I like this. 4 years of first round picks. Hopefully we don't suck. And you know what? We have. Okay, so Quinn Hughes has accepted our offer. Vancouver has 4 million in cap space, so they're gonna have to clear 6 million. So if they can find someone to take Louis Erickson from them, then they might be able to match, but I don't think they're going to be able to. Average sheet of 10 million. The good news has been resolved. Vancouver Canucks have chosen not to match. So we give them 4 first round picks. Um, we're covered. We have Winnipeg's first next year. In case we have a bad year, at least we'll have a first rounder. Um, and since I made this move, I feel like re-signing Johnny Gaudreau is a must, and which we will address that as soon as I am done checking these lines out. This is I don't mind Derek Ryan as the top winner there, so that's good. Quinn Hughes and Rasmus Anderson is a +3, so we're gonna do we just do the former Canucks pairing there? See, we do Hannafin and Anderson. Hughes and Tanev, they were a partnership in in Vancouver. And we got Valamanti Shillington on the back end. Markstrom and Parsons as the goaltending. Okay, so looks like they've named Michael Backlund captain, which I don't hate. Uh, I'd like to take the A away from Monahan and give it to um, Hannafin. Okay, so um, we're probably gonna have cap space here to do this extension. Um, okay, we have 17 million in cap space. We're gonna do an 8-year deal, and it's actually gone down. I think we could probably get it done for 8.8, which is really good. Um, and possibly Matthew Kachuk too. 5-year deal, same money. No, 4-year deal, 3-year deal. Asking prices changing. 6.5 for 3 years. And we do have some guys that are needing. Lucic can get bought out next year. Don't cost us that much. So we're going to send him to regular season. And hopefully these guys accept our deals. Johnny Gaudreau does. And Matthew Tkachuk does too. So we're not rebuilding. We are building a juggernaut. And you know what? Let's do one more season on this video. Um, we're doing okay. We've re-signed. We made a huge offer sheet. Was accepted. He's our top defenseman now. And let's hope that we can continue. We are off to a good start. 4-0 in the Quinn Hughes era. This is very similar to last year. I believe we lost to Colorado. That was our first loss last year too. So 5-1-2. Good start. 6-2-2. Beat the Lightning. So very good month. 7-2-2. We lose a high scoring affair. This is the Blue Jackets. You know, the Jets are first in their division again, so that draft pick that we got is not looking great. I was thinking that we probably could have traded 2 first-round picks for Quinn Hughes and then just signed him to an offer that we liked, but this is more fun for the storyline. I used to do offer sheets in NHL 19, I think it was, where you could offer sheet Austin Matthews, and you could always get him because Toronto couldn't afford him. So you just offer like 13 mil, and then you'd get him. Well, so far so good. Um, if if we're giving up a first round pick, we want it to be a late one, and we are neck and neck with the Oilers, the top of the division. Okay, so we're 25, 11, and 3. Good. And Quinn Hughes is our leading point getter. Gotta love that. Um, Johnny Gaudreau's right behind him. Sean Monahan, Hennepin, Lindholm. So defense is playing good. Check out the goalies. Markstrom has played 36 games of the 40, and Tyler Parsons is having a good year for the few games he's been in. So can't complain about that. Believe so. Is that 21 wins for for Markstrom? We're turning into the Calgary Canucks. I was just thinking about that. Got Tanev and Quinn Hughes and Jacob Markstrom. What else can we get from Vancouver? Let's take all their players. I was thinking of doing a video where you take like all the best players from from the Canadian teams, just put them all on one team and pick, or you do. I was gonna do an expansion team where you get the best player from every team with salary cap off and see how good they could be. Interesting things I think about. So 30, 16, and 4, winning the Pacific. Not by much though. Blackhawks are ahead of the Jets now, so hopefully the Jets will fall down here and we can get a little bit of a better pick before we have zero picks for a while. But the good news is, it seems like we're doing pretty well. Um, if we want to add at the trade deadline, we do have that Jets first round pick that we could use. Um, I don't know what our biggest need would be, but we're gonna see what's available. Maybe a top line winger. You got Eric Carlson here, but we do have a salary cap to think about. I usually like to get Ristolainen when I do these. Chris Letang, Jaden Schwartz, Marc Andre Fleury is here. He's on the Sharks now. Card Raquel would be a good ad. His trade value isn't high. Let's take a look. Uh, Dubé is our second line winner. Um, so he would get moved down to third line. Some of these guys that are prospects we could use as trade pieces since we're going for it now. Quinn Hughes and Hannafin are kind of our future. We could use our first round pick from last year. The first round pick from the Jets values not terrible. I yeah, I don't see a fit there. 87 overall for Olofsson. First round pick is the return. Boone Jenner would be a good player for the playoffs. Top two defense is what they want. There's a trade alert here. Rangers trade a first, Georgiev, and a sixth round pick to Buffalo in exchange for Ristolainen. Okay, so we missed out on Ristolainen. Hampus Lindholm. Yeah, I don't see anybody that's really worth it. Thomas Hurdle, maybe. Third line center. Um, Connor Zary. No, not going to make sense. Um, Off the market. Okay, so Carlson's not being traded anymore. I was going to see. Olofsson is here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to add anybody or sell anybody. So Gunther, Korchak, and Wilford go to Columbus from Vegas for Boone Jenner and Kukan. Olofsson does get traded to Islanders, and Islanders give up Foot and a first round pick. Austin's placing Chris Wagner on waivers. Would you like to claim him? I don't think I would. I think I'm good in that position. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully the Jets free fall. They're second right now. Here we go. We got a pretty healthy lead. 7-point lead in our division here over the Oilers. Oh, sorry about that. All right. Looks like we've clinched the conference, which is looking great for our and the Jets were the second team, so we would have had like pick 31 and pick 30. And look who we play in the first round. The Vancouver Canucks didn't get the last laugh after we stole their player. We went 7-1 in game one and 4-3 in game two. So now back to Vancouver. Game three, we win 5-0. We are dominating the series. Game four, oh, we lose 3-1. Couldn't get the brooms out, but we do win game five. So we cruise to a pretty easy series win, 5 games. It's like we'll be playing the Oilers in round two. Um, we have home ice advantage, so we'll send the first 2 games at home here. We win game one, lose game two, so the series is tied 1-1. Both teams are 5-2 in the playoffs. Same game three in Edmonton, we lose 6-3, so it's 2-1 series. Pretty important game here, game four. We win in overtime, so pivotal game five. We're gonna close sim this one. Take a look at how the game goes. Early power play for the Oilers. They score Connor McDavid 1-0 for Edmonton. Not much has happened since that. Well, we tied the game. Sean Monahan 1-1 after one. Shots are 13-11 for Edmonton. Pretty close game. Edmonton has power play here. Calgary also has one. Nothing happens. Good defense here in the second period. Pretty boring game so far. So we're gonna slow it down, and I may jump into this game if it's tied or we're losing. If it's tied with 5 minutes to go, you know what's happening. All right, it's happening. Calgary Flames with the horse jerseys. Pivotal game five against the Edmonton Oilers. The Quinn Hughes led Calgary Flames, um, trying to get to round three for the first time since 2004. Um, got past round one, which is surprising if you're a Flames fan. All right. Oh, Edmonton had scored right before we came in. I thought this was tied, so this is a must. There you go. Look at that playoff beer by Lindholm. Beautiful. 2-2. Big goal. Big goal. There we go. Elias Lindholm off the draw. Give it to Quinn Hughes again. Here we go again. Gotta stop Draisaitl here. Wow, what save. Big save by Markey. James Neal steals it. Here's Mangiapane. Quinn Hughes is still out here. Quinn Hughes knocked down. He just gets up. Oh, almost scored. 21 seconds to go here in regulation. Big face-off win there. Oh, oh, I saw the wide open. Oh, he just came across there. I couldn't get it up to Chucky there at the end. All right. Oh no, overtime. Pretty close. Shots here. Game 5, overtime. Winner takes advantage of the series. Nice to see the Saddle Dome full. Big defense there by Anderson. Oh, it's played by Barry there. Oh, Gaudreau steals it, but he gets tied up. Oh, gives it away to McDavid. That's usually not a good sign. Drysaddle's just on us. Here's Chuck. Stars! What a pass by Quinn Hughes. Matthew Tkachuk buries it. And the Flames take a 3-2 series lead. We got to see this. What a play. Oh, nice deeks. You gotta look at the pass, though. Or you're not gonna show the pass. Unbelievable. Down 2-1, 4 minutes to go. Lindholm scores. Ties the game. Hit to overtime. Big save on McDavid at the beginning. Couple big saves, actually. So we're up 3-2 in the series now. We're gonna sim. Hopefully we can win in 6 here. And we do. Perfect. Now we're waiting for the winner of the next round. We got Chicago Blackhawks. We are the #1 team in the conference, so we have home ice advantage. We lose game 1 and we win game 2. So Chicago gets the split. Game 3 goes to the Hawks. Pivotal game 4. And we lose. So we're down 3-1. It's rough. And we win at home. We can't. So we lose. Um, so we've lost in the first round. And then we lost in round 3. So we made the playoffs both years. Florida Panthers win the cup. Some people think that they could be a favorite this year, real NHL. Minnesota has the top pick in the draft. Um, Not sure where we're picking with the Jets pick. We'll take a look and see. where Calgary would be picking wasn't for the offer sheet. Um, so go here, take a look here. So Vancouver pick 16. That's probably their own pick, and then they probably got one here at the end. They pick right after us, so 28th, and then we pick 27th. So let's take a look at the class here. See if there's anybody we want to trade up for or trade down for. Oh, 27. Don't see much here. There's a franchise low sniper at 21 um, that I might take a stab at. Um, so let's see. Vegas is looking to trade that pick, so we'll see if we can move up here. Um, we'll give you 27th, and we have 2 seconds. Let's use the third that we got in the David Riddick trade. That might be enough. It is. So we sent to pick 20. We should be able to pick that franchise player. He is available. So let's take a look. Hopefully it's somewhat accurate. Elite low. It's still okay. Um, yeah, he's a few years away, but it's definitely worth the try. We have 2 second round picks. Um, Hunter Bitts, it's probably the top player available, top 6D, 4 years ETA. We got a two-way forward elite medium down here as well. So I'm going to take Hunter Bitts, this second round pick, top 6D potential. So don't hate that. Um, let's see who we can get. Um, no goalies. Late medium at 132. I'm gonna take a swing here in the second round. Hopefully we can get this guy. Didn't see his potential, so we're gonna move it over. Backup medium. So that sucks. We're gonna sim the rest of the draft because we don't have much picks left. Uh, so we've done okay in this so far. We have a couple scouts we got to resign. We don't need any of the pro scouts, so we'll just sort that way. That's the rest of the scouts we needed to sign. Um, so we'll see where we're at. We'll go center first. Um, Backlund, Monahan, Lindholm are top centers. They all are still under contract. Derek Ryan actually moved up from 79 to an 81 this year. So let's check out his season. 12 goals, 22 assists, not too bad. Um, we can actually have Matthew Phillips play the fourth line center role this year. So we might not have to sign him. We got Godin and Rizika that will qualify could also play for us. Ryan Freeze is not playing for me. Connor Zary is still developing. I'm not going to sign these guys. They're never going to be on my team. Okay. Um, there we go. Gaudreau, Kachuk, Kachuk moved up to an 88. Gaudreau regressed a little bit. Manjapani, he wants 2.8 for 1 year. He made 2.2 last year, so we'll qualify him. I think this is where we could buy out Lucic. 1.7 for 2 years. Could help us, but I think we're just gonna go with the flow. Heineman, I believe we drafted in our first year. We'll see how much money we have once we sign everybody. I like Tuola. Hopefully you get him in a two-way deal. We can. Okay, so that's all the forwards. We're gonna advance a day and see. All right. Defense. Look at the age. Everyone but Tanev is under 25 in the starting group. Tanev is kind of like the guy. So everyone is signed. We're not going to bring back, will you? Matty and Yellison will be in the minors. Wild is still not ready to come in. He's not eligible for the AHL. So, at least I don't think he is. Where's he from? He's an American. Can't remember if Americans can play there or not. Getting better. This guy would probably be on our team and he'll probably be 5 or 60 by year 4. Jeremy Poirier is needing his entry level contract. There's Murata that we drafted last year. I believe he's still the same overall, which is not good. There's Bits. All right, so Markstrom, 6 million. We don't have to do anything with goalies this year. Looks like everybody is still under contract. And maybe we take a swing at a 1 year deal, like Alexander Ovechkin or somebody. Um, that wouldn't happen in real life, so I'm probably not going to do something like that. But and Japani accepted his qualifying offer, so that was good. All right, let's take a look at free agents here. Darnell Nurse is here. Um, we don't have cap for him. I'm seriously considering trading Chris Tanev or Milan Lucic so we can bring him in. Let's build the best young defense that we can. Um, Tanev makes 4.5 million, which is a little too much. Can we do Lucic and him to the same team? Anaheim wants him. Okay. Um, top 4D. Elite low. How about A. Anderson? Nope, too much money. So we're gonna offer a third round pick too. Okay, so we're gonna do a third round pick in Chris Tanev. We're gonna take the Lucic contract out of the deal. They don't want it. Okay, so we're gonna do just Tanev, and I'm sure there's a team that is interested in him. The Chicago Blackhawks, but they make a little too much money. The Detroit Red Wings. Okay, so we should be able to do this for a third round pick. That will do it for sure. Let's see if we can get a fourth as well. Third and a fourth. Nope. Okay, so we're just gonna do the third rounder just to get the deal done. Okay, so we trade Chris Tanev away, and now we're gonna trade Lucic as well. Dallas is interested in him. Um, for a seventh round pick. Okay, so we're gonna offer a sixth rounder going back. They don't like it. We'll do a seventh as well. Okay, so what if we do a future seventh? Sometimes a future seventh actually worth. Okay, it's not working. So we're gonna have to do a future 3 or something. There we go. Okay, so now we have the cap. Um, we had to do a little workaround there. We saved about $11 million. So we need a fourth line or a third line left winger, and I really like Darnell Nurse here. So we have 15 million in cap space. We're gonna have to overpay a little bit, so do 9.5 4 years, and then that gives us 6 million for possibly a winger. Uh, Rickard Raquel right here would be good. He wants 6 million, so we have to a little bit less than that. Sammy Blaze, actually, I love that. Let's see if oh, it's he's an RFA. My bad. Looking for that winger to join our team, and we can bring back Giordano if we want, but Riley Smith, I like the fit. We'll do a 2 year deal. Be our third line winger. Trying to advance day. It doesn't work. Um, Hopefully we can bring this guy in. Our locker room chemistry is high. Riley Smith signs. And do get Darnell Nurse. So look out, NHL. I'm just looking forward to setting up these lines. I'm gonna be a lot of lefties on this defense, but we're gonna go um, Hughes and Hannafin, and then Anderson and Darnell Nurse, and then Valimaki and Shillington. You have three almost 90 overalls on one team. They actually have Japani playing third line and Riley Smith up in second line. So we're gonna roll with it. Backlund and Phillips and Mangiapane are three. So actually, don't mind that. And this is the lines that I kind of had in my head. I'm sure you Oiler fans are like, what are like Oilers and Canucks on the Flames? But I don't hate it. We have Backlund as the captain, which we are going to unassign that. And we're going to unassign this alternate. And we're going to give Johnny Gaudreau an assistant. And we're giving Matthew Tkachuk the captaincy. And 31 is not a forwards number. Um, so we'll give you 37. I like it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to sim to the regular season. And I think we're going to play um, hopefully the video's not too choppy, but we're going to play game one of this. It is against the Oilers too, so in Edmonton. Let's actually simulate to the third period. Um, 3-1 Flames, 5-3 Flames. So we're going to jump in. Live from the Rogers Arena or whatever they call it in Edmonton. This video is probably very long, but I'm not too worried about it. Having a good time here. Here we go. 5-3 for the Flames. Oh, Quinn Hughes. It's fun to be with. He's pretty skillful. Oh, what a poke check. Riley Smith, number 20. Big hit. Oh, what a pass. There's Darnell Nurse, number 26. We'll keep Nurse out there. Kind of see how he is. Looks like Flurry out there were number 14. Nice D by Nurse there. Big rebound. Peterson is the goalie for Oilers here. It's like we got back to back versus Oilers start. Glenn Godden is the fourth line center here. Big one timer there. Oh, he blows past the D. It's gonna go in. From Chillington. Johnny Gaudreau. The sixth goal for the Flames. Surprised that he 6 goals there. Oh, this Flames team is good. Here comes Chucky. Oh, ow. I don't get it. Oh, Quinn Hughes, big play. Oh, what a pass by Hughes. Riley Smith, I believe that's his third goal in his opening night with the Flames. Good fit to start. Picked up money Lucic was making, and we gave it to this guy. Way more upside. Nope. He's trying to go for the big shot there. It didn't work. Try to start a fight up with Darnell Nurse there. Big game. Third star for Darnell Nurse. The new guys had a great game. Sean Monahan, 5 assists. Huge night for second line on Calgary there. So, so we're gonna stop this video now. Was really successful opening game. We'll just take a look at the Sean Monahan gets 5 assists in the first game. Riley Smith 3 goals, 1 assist, and then Hannafin and Nurse both with 2 assists, and then 4 different goal scorers with 1 each, and Riley Smith had the hat trick. So not too often you get 5 points and you're not the first star, but we're gonna save this up, and we'll continue this next time. Take it easy.